This is what we have, y'all. I don't know. God, my skin is so reflective. I also hate coming on here with a matte face. Hi, if this is your first time clicking to watch any of my videos, my name is OHEMAA. Welcome to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, girl, thank you so much for coming back to this video. Today I am here with the long-awaited review of the Colourpop No Filter foundation sticks. Okay, I placed an order whenever I didn't even know it was coming out. Okay, but I placed an order whenever somebody told me about the foundation sticks, and also I got requests from you guys saying that you wanted to see the sticks so you know which shade to buy. Okay guys, so if you haven't seen my first initial review of the Colourpop No Filter foundation, I will put that link down below in the description box so you can click that after you watch this video. But basically, those foundations were too red for me. I ended up having to do some things with it to get it to golden out just a little bit to balance and match my skin tone, because my skin isn't really red. It's actually more of a slight golden shade compared to a more reddish shade. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them for you guys so we can find out exactly which shade is our best match. Okay, so first I'm gonna swatch. Right now I have here Deep Dark 213 neutral, so this should have a neutral undertone. Looking at the stick, I feel like it's a reddish shade, but you know, I don't want to judge this thing. So this is how much product you actually get in the whole stick, and that's $10 worth. So this foundation is supposed to be a medium to full coverage buildable, obviously. So this is 213. Oh my god. Okay, so this one is Deep Dark 210C, and this is what that shade looks like. Okay, you can clearly tell that this one is slightly deeper compared to this one. And this is 197W. So this is 197W. Okay, so I'm first gonna go ahead and prime my skin with the Colourpop All-Star Matte Blur Primer. They want you to put it on your face and wait a minute before you apply your foundation. So I'm gonna do that. I mean, a thin layer. This doesn't look like a thin layer. I'm gonna have to take some off. It feels very creamy. Okay, I have to make sure I get my nose, because my nose is the most oily part of my face, and if I'm not very careful, whatever product I put on my nose will slide off. So I always have to make sure that my nose is beautifully primed. Okay, so we're supposed to give it a minute to go ahead and do its thing. I will be back after 1 minute. Okay guys, so my face is now set. It's been a minute. I looked at the clock, made sure it was a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a few lines on my face, and then we're going to blend it out. This is what we have, y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out with the Sigma F80 brush. Okay, so I thought I put too much on, but I can see that it's not covered in certain parts, so like over here and over here. So this is the darkest one that comes in their new foundation sticks. So 213 really isn't our shade. Yeah, I still feel like 213 is too light. The color is definitely off for me. I was hoping that this would be the same shade as this, but with a more neutral undertone, except that it doesn't. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the 215 on just to tone it down a little bit. I feel like if you look at it, you can clearly tell that 215 is a deeper shade, which is what I thought this was gonna be, you know, like one step above that, but it's not. Like this is 215 and this is 213, and 213 is, yeah, I'm looking at it now, I'm thinking it's too red and it's like too bright. It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. How about that? But now I have a ton of foundation on my face. Just in case you were wondering, my shade in the Colourpop No Filter foundations is not in the stick form, it's actually in the liquid form. If you are, like, I want to say if you're a shade lighter than me with a neutral undertone, then 213N might work for you. But if you are as deep as my face, then 213N will not work for you. Yeah, I had to mix. I had to put a little bit of 215 into 213 to try to get it to balance out a little bit. I don't want to go any further because I feel like the foundation did not match as well as I would have liked. In order to be able to do a full foundation review for you, 213N is not close to being as deep as 215. I'm gonna swatch 215 right here so you can see. But this is Colourpop 215, the original Colourpop Foundation 215, and this is the Colourpop 213N. You see the difference in shade? Yeah, so that's why this one did not blend very well into my skin. That's why 213 did not blend very well into my skin, but this is what those two shades look like. And now it looks like 215N in the stick foundations is too light for me. I can't recommend if you're the shade of my face or the shade of my chest to get 213N in the stick foundation because it doesn't match my face or my chest. So I can't really use it, and it actually makes me sad that I can't continue the foundation review for you. Because what is the point? You know, it doesn't match me. I'm probably not going to use this. I could probably give it to my mom or my sister, but I can't use it for myself. I'm sorry. The Colourpop Stick Foundation is not for anyone as dark as me or darker than me, or maybe I want to say a shade lighter than me. I can't use it. I'm shocked. I thought that it was gonna be the in-between shade for the 215 and the 210 in the liquid ones, and I would be able to use it. But 213 doesn't do anything. Not for me, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything. I do like the primer. I like how it feels. It feels very, very creamy. I like how it went on my skin, and it blended out really nicely. The Colourpop Stick foundations did not work out for us. I am so sorry. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.